Everyone has a collection they love to collect. For some, it may be an exciting book or novel series. For others, it may be paint and paintbrushes. But for me, my collection is records, or more specifically, vinyl. Since late May of 2018, I've been collecting vinyl from several of my favorite artists, from the Beatles to Metallica. Now, I would love to show you my entire collection, but to do that in one video would take over 2 hours long, which would become a little boring. So to make it a little more watchable, I split my collection into a series, which meant that the videos would now take less than 1 hour long each. In early August 2025, I went through my entire collection to see how I would split this collection up. I decided that the best way to make these videos more watchable was split them into when I got each of them. In this video, I will be taking a look at the albums I got between August to mid-October 2024. Okay, now it's time to look at the second batch of albums I got in the year 2024. First up, we have a Nirvana album. This is their MTV Unplugged in New York show, presented on vinyl. On Geffen Records. I kind of like this finish here. So, we have this original insert, all the credits, and the disc we have here is on purple vinyl. And there it is. Looks very, very cool. I really like this particular color and how it looks on vinyl. And it's good to see it's protected with the white polylined inner sleeve too. Anything with a polylined layer for an inner sleeve is bound for protection. And next up we have two Queen albums, both of which are 2015 reissues. First up, this is their 1976 album, A Day at the Races. Hollywood Records. Gatefold, again with the lyrics intact. And this time we do have a reproduction of the original inner sleeve. My Night at the Opera one didn't. And a nice die-cut hole with this A Day at the Races logo for a picture label. And this is what the other side looks like for a reference. But there it is. And a nice top opening too. And I got this at the same day. It's their 1977 album. This is News of the World. As you can see, it's another sideways printed sleeve. And again, front and back covers go together. And there's the gatefold. And that sideways print carries on to the inner sleeve. Again with a little opening on one side. This time we have a picture label from the A Day at the Races album, which is actually kind of cool here. There it is. Both of these are really great albums, by the way. Now I come on to a 45 from 1988. This is Robert Plant's single Tall Cool One on Esperanza Records from his album Now and Zen. I thought it was an interesting find here. And we also have a Kinks studio album. This is their 1971 album, Muswell Hillbillies, reissued through BMG. A 2022 reissue. And I kind of like how these front and back covers go together. I mean, you don't really get that with a lot of digital streaming covers, but there's the gatefold. And here's the disc. They sort of tried to do like an RCA, but replace that with BMG. But there it is, 2022 remaster. And next we got a little mystery album in here. I got this in October of 2024. So, this is just in a plain black sleeve. Now, can you guess which album this is? The answer lies on the back of the album. Now, I got this at Vintage Vinyl, and the sheet with the original liner notes, since this didn't come with them. And now it's time for the big reveal. It is a picture disc edition of Black Sabbath's January 1970 debut album. As reissued through Earmark Recordings. And this has the UK track listing with Evil Woman. US track listings replaced it with its B-side Wicked World. But this was definitely a very cool find, this one. And for me, this is the Halloween soundtrack album, if you ever want to hear some good music for that particular holiday. But definitely a great album, a great find. And last one from this batch, it's Leonard Skinnard's 1973 debut album, called Pronounced Leonard Skinnard. And there it is, Sounds of the South. Released through MCA Records. Made in the EU. There's the gatefold with the credits, track listing, lyrics, and who was playing who, who's playing what. And this is in a black polylined inner sleeve with the reproduction of the original MCA Records label on both sides. But that is a terrific set of albums that I got here, all of which are really worth checking out.